I used to sleepwalk so badly that I used to get like night terrors. I was going through a cleansing ceremony, which was in 2016. And then because of everything that was happening, it linked to me starting art again because I had stopped for 4 years. So the only way that I knew how to create again was to revisit my subconscious mind and see if I can be actively use it into my work. So that's when I decided to actually work with dreams. My name is Selloane Moeti. I am a Durban-based fine artist. I paint, I do performance. The characters that I actually develop on my paintings are people that I've dreamed of. So it starts off like that. It's a dream. I wake up, voice recorded. Sometimes I visit those voice recordings and I sketch. So I don't immediately think of a concept and then sketch and then paint. Most of the time, my sketches sit for a good 2 years sometimes before I start painting them. I came from a background where I wanted to make everything look as real as possible. So if you could see my previous work and work now are totally different. I had to separate myself from that. I had to be able to search for a deeper thing from the audience than just, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? So I felt like it's a good way of me engaging with my audience. So the concept of me using clay on my paintings comes from the first performance that I did in Magete Priya, where I had red clay all over me, and that I took it from the cleansing situation that I had that year. And I did more research and I found out that it's for purification, whether it's physical or spiritual purification. So I felt like it fitted because I was also tracing my own lineage as a Sotho woman in Durban. I didn't know initially that it was gonna crack like this. I experimented a lot. So most of them failed, but I think once I got the ratios and the technique and how everything can sit in terms of durability, it was good to go. My kind of performance piece is something that if I do it, I'm not going to do it again. It's a rule that I have. It came at a space where I needed a break from painting because I feel like painting for me is, it's me releasing things that are within me. Kandi, performance, it's very engaging for me. I hardly ever do performances that it's just going to be only me. I always try and make sure that I engage everybody else within the performance. And for me, I feel like it releases a lot. I call it ukbodla. I feel like I'm purging a lot when I do my performance pieces. It has to be site-specific. It has to be at that moment. It has to be relative to the people that are around it, you know. I think my message is just to document this era that we're all in, to document that we all are seeking the spiritual side whenever we're creating more now than academic side, you know. So I feel like this is a very important era, especially with COVID that's actually happening right now. People are always looking for that healing, anything that's gonna make them calmer within their lives. So I feel like my work includes all of that. There's not that many contemporary art spaces that we can actually experiment with or go to, and we always have to create work here and then send it off everywhere else. 2017, 2018, it helped us in terms of creating the objective as Durban artists to see what are you actually doing, why are you doing it, and what are you trying to make people remember about you as an artist. I'm tired of people asking, there are no artists in Durban, you know, and people are working every day, especially when you don't have as much support as other cities have. You know, the only people that you have is yourselves. So I feel like instead of us moving away because we have one contemporary art gallery, we're deciding that no, let's make our spaces the spaces that we can all create and talk and see what we can actually, what's the objective of this? Otherwise everything will be left in vain.